We all know storms happen, right? But what if I told you that Hurricane Helene might be more than just bad weather? What if there's a deeper, crazier plot at work here? Let's dive into the madness. Picture this: a group of super-rich billionaires all sitting around a secret table, planning their next move. Climate change awareness is down, one of them says. We need a storm to remind everyone. Another one leans in and whispers, let's create Hurricane Helene. Because nothing screams we care about the planet like a man-made storm, right? Some say there's a scientist out there with access to super advanced weather technology. Imagine him in his lab, tweaking dials and buttons saying, I'm going to turn the wind speed up to 100 mph today just for fun. It's like playing God, but with more thunderstorms. Meanwhile, insurance companies are grinning from ear to ear. They love a good hurricane season. More storms mean more premiums, more claims, and more profit. There's probably an executive right now saying, thank you, Helene. You just paid for my third yacht this year. And the news channels? Oh, they love it. They send out their most dramatic reporters who shout, the devastation, the chaos. Meanwhile, a leaf gently blows past them. Did you see that? They exclaim. It's like they're auditioning for an action movie. Politicians are having a field day. We will fight this storm together, they proclaim, while secretly thinking and maybe gain a few votes along the way. It's the classic, we care about you, but only until election day. Let's not forget the famous Harp Theory. They say it's a government program that can control the weather. You know what that means, right? They're probably using it to make sure their weekend BBQ doesn't get rained out. Hurricane Helene? Oh, that's just a side effect of making sure my ribs cook perfectly. Believe it or not, some people are thrilled about the storm. Dude, we should totally go surfing, they say, not realizing that this isn't the kind of wave you want to ride. But hey, they'll have the best Instagram stories. Meanwhile, the so-called experts are debating on TV. It's climate change, yells one. No, it's the government, shouts another. And then there's always that one guy who insists, it's aliens. And everyone just awkwardly stares at him. And then there's always Grandma. I told you all this weather ain't normal, she says, rocking in her chair. Back in my day, we didn't have all these fancy names for storms. It was just called a bad day. And honestly, she might be onto something. Even the cats are suspicious. They're staring out the window like, really? Another storm of the century? I've seen worse when the vacuum turns on. And let's talk about weather apps. One says it'll be sunny, another says a hurricane is on the way. They're probably just flipping a coin and hoping for the best. We all know that one neighbor who becomes a hurricane expert overnight. You see those clouds? That's a sign of a Category 4. No, Dave, those are just regular clouds. Again. Then you get those emergency texts. Seek shelter immediately. But the sun is shining outside and you're like, okay, government, I'll just stand here in my living room, I guess. And in the end, maybe, just maybe, it's just a regular storm doing what storms do best. Being unpredictable, messy, and a little bit overdramatic. But hey, where's the fun in that? Whether you believe in the conspiracy theories or not, one thing's for sure. Hurricane Helene has given us plenty to talk about. So next time you see a storm coming, grab your popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the show.